Hi everyone, I'm Amy and this is Alex, and we are going to talk a little bit about the Rodan and Fields business tonight. But before we do, I wanted to share with you my story and how I got started in business because I'm a social worker who knew nothing about skincare, so you would not think that I would be the perfect match for this. So, our story kind of goes back to 2006, which is the year that we moved from New York City out to New Jersey and bought a house. And we bought a house in the height of the market. In 2008, when the market crashed, our personal finances were drastically affected, and I needed to go back to work to earn some money. I went back to work as a social worker. I added on a lot of different jobs, but even with doing that, we still were not able to make ends meet, and we actually wound up having to sell the house. We moved around the corner, stayed in our same town, and we then moved across the street from my mentor. Her name is Amanda Hall, and she's on tonight too. And she introduced me to Rodan and Fields, and she said she had a great way for me to make some extra money. I said to her, no, thank you, because like I just said to you, I'm a social worker. I've never done sales. I didn't use skincare. I didn't even really wash my face. Um, and then I took a really good look at this business and at this business model. And here's the thing, Amanda had a few things that I wanted. She had personal freedom for time. She was doing this on her own time, and she had some financial freedom. And that's what I was looking for. So I went back to her and I said, you know what? I looked at what you were doing and I'm going to try it. I jumped in. I had never used the products, and I bought the business kit and I said, you know what? I'll see what I can do. And my story goes that in 13 months, I was able to pay my mortgage in full with my Rodan and Fields checks. And I am very proud of that. It is a success story. But what I want to share is that I am an ordinary girl, as I just told you, social worker with no sales experience, who saw an extraordinary business opportunity and kind of just went for it. So now Alex is going to tell you a little bit about what he saw before we went into the business and kind of his thoughts on this business model.
Hi, everyone. I'm allowed to speak now. First, from my perspective, the day Amy came home and told me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to join Amanda's team, I said, great, because I am the great supportive husband. But then my next thought was, who's Amanda and what team is she on? Because I really didn't know anything about it. Amy explained it to me, told me everything about it, said, okay, sounds great, good, go for it. And then next day at work, I sat at my desk for a little bit and did my own research. Just looked up what the company was all about and who they were, and saw Proactive. And if you owned a television set in the 90s and you turned it on, you knew about Proactive because they were everywhere. So after doing my research and reading all about it, and seeing that this was a real opportunity and a great opportunity, from a real company, I, I said, why did it take you so long to say yes at that point? And what I really loved about it was when you went on the website and you kind of looked, it explained exactly how you make the money, what you need to do, how it all works. There were no secrets. Everything was right there. And I guess what I've learned since then, and we can credit Amy's dad, who said that first night when Amy said she was doing this, he said, there is no get rich quick scheme. And he's exactly right. And that's not what we thought this was. It takes a lot of hard work, and Amy works really, really hard at it. And I work hard at supporting it. Maybe I could work a little harder. But she does work really, really hard. But you can make of it what you want on your own time. So the opportunity to kind of start your own business was there. And they make it simple to start your own business. And then to build your own business, that's where the hard work comes in. Starting the business and saying yes to somebody to join their team is the easy part. The hard part is building the business and just making it work. But it's there. It's all there for you to do on your own time. Amy has the 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. blackout hours where she does no work because she wants to be there for the kids and homework time and dinner and all that kind of stuff. So that's great. It's great for our family. And I guess, we knew when we were getting into this that we were not buying a lottery ticket. That's not what this was. It was something where you had to work for it. And it's been really, really successful because, lottery tickets normally don't work out for people. But this really has worked out. And it's been great. And like I said, no guarantees, but the one guarantee that I can say that everybody who's thinking about doing this should know is the support that you will get from the team that you are about to join or hopefully join. The support that I see that Amy gets and gives to her team and to really even people that are not on your team, just people that are in the business, is really unbelievable. And I think that's what makes everybody really successful, is that you're not in this alone. All questions are answered. And that's just what I have seen kind of looking over her shoulder for the past, how many years?
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
So it's been great. I'm all for it. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, and check out my lashes. I got a compliment on them today, so I just want to say our products, Multimed Therapy, which you will hear more about, really work. It's another great part about the business. But that's just okay. Bye, everybody.